What is going on? It's time for Mega Man X4, the next in my esteemed series of short looks at Mega Man games, and I am joined, as usual, by my hetero life mate, Xander. Oh, there he is. He's not really in the mood for standing up right now, so I'll just angle down like this. There we go. Oh, there he is. Look at that handsome face. Alright. So yeah, this is Mega Man X4. And we're going to see how far I can get without losing more than one life. And I'm going to give myself one extra life, like I did in all the other Mega Man videos. And yes, that's what we're doing today. And I'm going to be playing the ice level like I did with X3. I wanted to play the ice levels from X3 and X4. That was kind of my goal with these two. I already recorded X4 a few weeks ago, but I ended up deleting the recording because the audio was so off sync that it was like completely unacceptable. So this is actually the third time that I'm recording Mega Man X4 for this series. The first time just flat out disappeared. I don't know what happened to it. And the second time was unacceptable. Just the quality was just not there. So in any case, yes, I am going to be playing as Zero. I'm going to be playing as Zero for this one. And I'm not actually playing currently. This was recorded already. And I am reviewing it. That way it's easier for me to hang out with Xander while I commentate on this video. It's much harder to do that when I'm playing the game. So here we've got Dr. Wowie making his grand debut, his grand debut in the Mega Man X series. But don't get too used to it because he's not really going to be doing much else, unfortunately. This is kind of it for Dr. Wowie. And it's a shame too because I was really stoked. I was jazzed for this back when I first played this game in like 1998 or so. I was like, oh my god, we're gonna get to fight Wily in the Mega Man X series. Like, this is amazing. Sorry, I have so much cat fur on my face. It's ridiculous. Xander is just kind of in my lap here. There he is. Maybe I should just keep the camera on him. Because might be easier that way. Oh, nope, he's getting up. There he goes. Man, what a guy. What a guy. Come here, you. Oh. You're the star of this video, you see. Yeah. You're the star of the video. Oh, there he is. So handsome. What a handsome little golden man. My handsome orange boy. Yes, he is. Oh. Well, that's cool. We could probably talk about Mega Man X at some point in this video. So yeah, Mega Man X4 is a really terrific game. I'd say it's one of my favorite Mega Man games. And as far as the X series goes, I would put this right behind X1 and X2 because those are my two favorites. But X4 is, you know, the Ross Perot in third, right behind the two of them. And I really like the engine that they made for the PlayStation Mega Man X games. I love playing as Zero, and I think the whole physics engine and everything is just perfect. And I think X4 is the best usage of it. I think they kind of went off the reservation a bit with the two follow-ups on the PlayStation 1. And it's unfortunate because this engine is so good. Like, how do you mess this up? You know what I mean? But with X5, they made it up with some. They messed it up with some really terrible design decisions in X5. Just terrible design decisions. There's several of them, not just Aaliyah. There's several other ones as well. Oh, I gotcha. And then X6, they just completely flubbed it with the level design is so bad in X6 that it's just not even fun to play. But X4 though, X4's got everything going for it. It really does. The only thing I don't like about it is the plot, because the plot is kind of stupid. But it's awesome that it has Dr. Wily, and I wish that they would have done more with him, you know? I wish they would have actually had him be like a fightable opponent in this series at some point. He should have been in Mega Man X8, where Lumine is. That should have really been Dr. Wily. Dr. Wily. He should have been in that role. Like, the final boss of X8, the last thing you fight in the whole Mega Man X series, it's this rando named Lumine, and it should have been Dr. Wily. I mean, it writes itself. Don't even get me started on the Mega Man Zero series, because that series could have been great, but they totally messed up the plot of that one. They messed up the story. They changed Zero's look to this completely different appearance that he doesn't even look like Zero anymore. Totally messed the game up. And they have the bad guy of the Zero series is a guy named Dr. Wile. Not Dr. Wily, Dr. Wile. It's just, the whole thing's ridiculous. I'll talk about that more when I actually play the Zero series, because I have to do that as well for this little How Far Can I Get series. I've got like 6 videos left to do, something like that. The Zero games are next, so I'll talk about them when I get to them. Right now we've got the dumb plot taking shape here. The Colonel basically gets blamed for this terrorist attack. They ask him to disarm and come back for questioning. He says, hell no, I won't go. He won't disarm. He refuses. Basically, the whole Repliforce then declares war on the Maverick Hunters because they think they're being falsely accused, which they kind of were. Because Mega Man just goes around calling everybody Nazis, basically. Zero is a bit more tactful. Yes. Zero is a bit more tactful. He doesn't really go around calling people Nazis, but he is still a Maverick Hunter. So, you know, he has a job to do. And, but yeah, the Repliforce is just like this kind of paramilitary group. They're not the Maverick Hunters, and they're also not Mavericks. They're just like this force of Reploids, essentially. So now we've got them and the Maverick Hunters going to war over essentially absolutely nothing, because there was a terrorist attack and the Repliforce got erroneously blamed for it. So now they're going to go to war with each other, and that's Mega Man X4. So, one of the great tragedies of our time, Repliforce and Maverick Hunters going to war. It'd be more of a tragedy if we had ever heard of the Repliforce before this game, but so it goes. And of course, orchestrating the whole thing, behind all of it, the man behind the curtain, Sigma. Of course, I mean, how could it not be Sigma? Of course it's Sigma. Isn't that right, little buddy? Let's tilt this down and say hello to this little dude right here. Yep, he's all rolled up in a ball, as you can see. Just rolled up in a ball, having a chill, having some relaxation time. Yep. Just a couple bros having some relaxation time. So yeah, it's not even a question of what level I'm going to pick. It's going to be the ice level. And in the background right there, we can see Blizzard Buffalo from X3, who was the boss I fought in that video, who defeated me, actually. So there he is, frozen in the background. And later in the level, you can also find Chill Penguin. That might be him right there as well. But I know that there's like a very obvious Chill Penguin later in the level that's frozen, which is pretty awesome. I love hopping off of a platform and then just like bouncing off of it, like jump off and then boom, fly off, like a long jump. Just the physics in these games are so much fun to play around with. The physics in the whole Mega Man X series is just like so much fun. And yeah, I think this game really nails the physics for sure. Like the controls are great, everything's just great. And of course I put the dash button on the R1 shoulder button because I find that it makes long jumping much easier. It's very easy to press R1 and jump at the same time, just squeeze. And it just makes the controls just much easier that way. So up in the ceiling right here, what is that? There's something up there. That is definitely a thing. What is that? I'm gonna have to look this up because there is something in that ceiling and I don't know what it is. I really have no idea. Maybe cut content of some sort, or maybe it's a power-up that you get later. I don't know. So here in the mini-boss room, you can see Chill Penguin. He's right there. Frozen solid in the background. Chill Penguin is an ice cube. So what's the in-universe reason why these bosses are frozen? I don't know. I don't know. But it's a pretty cool cameo is what it is. Just a really, really nice cameo that they threw in there. I'm sure that X2 would also have a frozen boss, but there were no ice bosses in X2. That was one thing that X2 was missing, was an ice level. There was no ice level. Closest thing that we had was Crystal Snail in X2, which is like a crystal level. That was the closest thing to an ice level.
Ready.
Hey, buddy. I like how the levels in X4 are split into they're split into two halves, which I always liked that as a kid, because if you game over, you can start at the halfway point. And I also like the way they give each half different music as well. And this ice level has particularly good music in both halves, so I like that a lot. Who's this cat? I'm not making too much noise right now because I don't want him to go away. He's actually like staying on a video for once. Usually he would have left by now. To what do I owe this honor, sir? To what do I owe your lordship blessing me with your presence? Oh, he's shedding. Got some fur. Got some fur coming off here. Oh, temple rub. He's always liked the temple rub, you see. See if we can get the purring on camera here. Oh, Hopefully it picked up the purring. He's got a strong little rumble, is what he has. All right, here we go, the boss. I didn't make it past the boss in X3. Blizzard Buffalo had my number, so let's see if I can get past Frost Walrus. Oh, come on, he's got trapped me in the corner there. It's important to jump off the wall before he gets to it, because when he slams the wall, you fall down right onto him. So you have to have good timing. It's a fun fight though, because he's so big, you know. Just like staying out of his way is it's just a fun fight, you know. Definitely much easier as Mega Man X. Matter of fact, this entire game is much easier as Mega Man X. Careful, careful, careful. Getting a little close there. So far, so good. Oh, I know what happened there. I remember this now. I remember this. This was recorded. Okay, that's one death. I've got one more try. This was recorded, I believe, on January 1st, or whatever day it was that I recorded X3. No, I'm wrong. I recorded X7 and X8 on January 1st. It was a few days before that I recorded X3. And I recorded this, I believe, the same day. But, alright, here we go. Come on, you can do this. But yeah, I remember I was having some issues, like, long jumping off the wall for whatever reason. Like, I just wasn't going very far. Alright, there we go. That's what you want to see. I love the after images in this game. Like when you jump, the after images follow you. It's awesome. Oh! Careful, careful. That was good. Kind of preemptively dove off on that one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shoot. Oh, no! That was badly done. That was badly done. This fight's not bad, but you gotta really be careful if it's the first boss you're fighting, because your health is so low. Oh, why did I do that? Why didn't I back off? Alright, buddy, you ready to leave? Alright, get out of here. So yeah, that's Mega Man X4. Thank you for joining me. Say bye. I can't believe this cat actually stuck around for a whole video. It's amazing. Alright, say bye. Okay. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. I've still got a few more of these to do. Mega Man Zero. Actually, that's pretty much it, is the Mega Man Zero games. But there's a couple of them that I'm gonna redo, because I think I can maybe beat a couple of the games in one life, and I'm gonna try to beat 2 particular games in one life and see if I can do it. So there's also that. So yeah, this series isn't quite done yet, but it's very close. And I'd like to kind of wrap this up, move on to the next thing. Got a couple of ideas in the pipeline. So yeah, I'll see you next time for Mega Man Zero, and finishing off this series. So ta-ta for now.